Hi, I'm Vicky and I'm here today to talk about recruiting in a candidate-driven market and a few tips for that recruitment. So as we are in a candidate-driven market at the moment, candidates are a little bit scarce, they're tending not to move quite so much currently, and a lot of them are also in employment. So I'm here to talk about a few tips about how you can recruit in this kind of candidate-driven market. So the first thing to do is to know what you're recruiting for and how flexible you can be up front. If you think about what kind of skills you want this person to have, what responsibilities they'll be doing day to day, and also potentially look into some benchmarking so you know that you can offer a competitive package in the market today. That would be a great thing to do before starting the recruitment process. It's also good to know what your ideal essential requirements will be, as well as any desirables and how flexible you can be. That'll certainly help in a candidate-driven market where there aren't as many available candidates around. The next thing to consider is to make it easy to apply. You want to make sure that there aren't any onerous application forms for the candidates to fill out that might make them disengage with the application process. If they can apply via a one-click process or perhaps via a recruitment agency, that makes it easier for that candidate to get their application in and stops them from looking elsewhere. Something else to consider is to make a good impression. So you really want to ensure that the company branding is as positive as it can be, that there are good news stories out there in the media about your company. But this also stretches to providing feedback, both in terms of providing CV feedback as to why the candidate may or may not have got through the application process, but also interview feedback as well. You really want the candidate to feel like their interview has been acknowledged, and if they haven't been successful, how they can perhaps improve in the future. So it encourages them to reapply when they have additional experience, and also so they can tell their friends about what a good experience it was interviewing at said company. The final thing to bear in mind is when you want to make an offer of employment, make sure you do so quickly and with the best offer possible. It's likely in a candidate-driven market that these candidates will be interviewing at other places at the same time, so they may have other interviews that they're attending and potentially other offers of employment to consider as well. So you really want to make sure that the offer that you put to them comes quickly and is the best offer that you can put forward to them. If you do have any further questions or want to discuss any other further tips about recruiting in a candidate-driven market, please feel free to get in touch. Thank you.